Alright, so we finally had the injectors come in. It's gonna take a minute, get them swapped out, see if we see anything with the old ones. We get some lights set up and we'll come back. Alright, so what I got going on right now is I got the fuel line bypassed from the multi-port going straight into the direct inject, and we're just running it like that for now. That's how I got home. Let me get my tools ready, haven't pulled them out in a minute, so figure out everything that I need. We'll get this rail off and go from there. So looks like, because I put this manifold on with the kit, these two connections are sandwiched in between. Great. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get the manifold loose, get this out of the way, and we'll get this loose, pull this back, get these connectors off, pull the injectors off. This is our bad injector right here, cylinder number 1. So get back to you when that's all done. Alright, so on the top right here, there's two 10mm bolts, and then you're going to have, I believe, a T30 under that. Then you have a set of 2 right here, top, bottom, set of 2 right here, top, bottom, set of 2 right there, top, bottom. And then you got another one under here. So I'm gonna crack all these loose. Hopefully that gives me enough play where I can get these injectors out of here. Alright, so got all the bolts loose. And I'm hoping I get enough wiggle room to just, okay, got one out. Hopefully we have enough to get this one out. This one's still a bit tight. I'm gonna loosen these up a little bit more and we'll get this one out. Alright, let's see if we can get this out now. Perfect. Ugh. Alright. Let me get this cleaned up and we'll see what these things look like. Alright, got everything out. Look at these things. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Oh man. Can't really see, but they're pretty gunked up. Look at this one. This one doesn't even have a spray pattern. The hole is completely gunked up. Oh man. And this is our failed injector. And this is what we're going to be replacing them with. So this is from the CTS 980 kit, I believe. And then this is the 1300 precision kit. Alright, got some gaskets still in the rail. I'm going to get those out, see if I can tighten up the manifold, get the rail back on, and then we'll do the fuel line. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take off that fuel line, because I forgot I used the end fitting for that. Put it into here so I can run this fuel line. So squirt some fuel around. What I'm gonna do is pull my fuel pump fuse. Oops. And then relieve the pressure out of this, get that fitting back under there, get the injectors onto the rail, onto the manifold, tighten up the manifold, and hopefully we're good to go. Alright, so got the injectors in the rail, got the connections on. The manifold's still loose. I'm gonna see if I can get this on. First with it loose, see how my tolerance is. Might have to do it the same way, put it on to tighten it up. But I'm gonna do that now. Alright, with some fiddling around, managed to make space by turning the connectors that way this time. So I'm not going to tighten this down. I'm going to get the manifold tight, make sure that's good to go, and then we'll get those, finish the fuel line to the direct inject, get that hooked up, should be good to go. Okay, manifold's tight. One thing to remember, tighten from the inside out. Get this rail on, get the fuel lines hooked up. We'll go from there. Alright, fuel lines hooked up. And put the fuse back in for the fuel pump. And we'll read how much pressure we get. Let's see if we get any leaks. Alright. Fuel pressure's not looking bad. Let's see if we got any squirts. Looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Nothing. Alright. I'm liking that. Everything looks good. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reflash my tune just so everything's reset. and then we'll give it a start and see what happens. Alright, so it's flat. Fuel pressure is staying. So let's see first start. Everything looks good. Let it warm up and take it for a drive. So far so good. Alright, I'm gonna drive it around a bit and I'll get back to you. We're going to be looking at AFR. So this is requested, this is actual. That looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That will work for me. After that, we'll look at knock. 0 across the board. Just how I like it. Alright, I'll keep looking at this, but looks like we're back in business, boys.